Welcome to my Decan Walk. If you're new to this series, you may want to begin with the introductory video, linked below. Over the past 10 days, the Sun has been moving through the first decan of Taurus. Today I'll share a few reflections on what I observed during this period. This decan, Taurus I, is ruled by Mercury and corresponds to the Five of Pentacles in the Tarot. In his book, 36 Faces, Austin Coppock associates Taurus with the plow. After the Aries arc of beginning, guiding, and completing something without fully knowing what it would become, we must now look into the future and plan ahead for what is to come. We must plow the field. This field can represent anything, the mind, the body, or whatever is needed to take our project forward. Mercury is here to help us plan. Aleister Crowley referred to the Five of Pentacles as worry. The Rider-Waite version of the card represents what looks like two beggars, a man and a woman, walking barefoot through the snow outside a church. One of them has crutches. The scene suggests a kind of worry about the future, and perhaps that very worry is what compels us to begin preparing now. To plan for the future today so that we are prepared for when things become more difficult. These 10 days of Taurus I witnessed some important transits this year, the biggest of which was probably Uranus exiting Taurus, where it's been since 2019, and entering Gemini, where it will remain until 2032. And the decan began shortly after the Mars-Saturn conjunction in Aries. On Saturday, the Sun moved into a square with Pluto. Taken together, these transits seemed to set the tone for the decan, and for me, these days felt particularly heavy. Early on in the decan, I sold the first copy of my book, which I had just released a few days prior at the end of Aries 3. This was great, but now what? Taurus I was now demanding me to plow the field. Releasing a book doesn't end with publishing it. But an interesting thing happened. Another field appeared. I got an idea for a new lecture on music. The idea unfolded as I spent more time working on it. I began plowing that field as well as spending more time making music. I didn't feel guilty that I wasn't doing more work. What I was doing was the work, not in a conventional productive sense, but as preparation. So looking back over Taurus I, it was a very different experience from any of the Aries decans. In Aries, I couldn't have predicted what would emerge over these 10 days. Now, looking back, it all makes sense. The fields that needed plowing right now appeared, and I've begun plowing them. That's my reflection on Taurus I. As the Sun now moves into Taurus II, I'll begin observing a new phase. I'd be curious to hear what you noticed during this period.